Hey, Eddie. Eddie, are you able to see us? We just want to make sure our microphone's
Eddie, are you able to see us? We just want to make
All
sure
right.
our microphone. Eddie, are you able to see us? We just want to make sure our microphone. Eddie, are you able to see us? We just want to make sure our microphone.
For a moment, thought it was at 8 p.m. No, that's past my bedtime, Eddie. Well, let's get rolling here, see if anybody else joins in. Well, for starters, I did see Seascape and Davina were together in Nassau
Yeah, I saw that.
yesterday, so she's out on her maiden voyage there. It's pretty exciting.
I know we were supposed to be on that, but we slacked off and didn't book it.
Did we not book it, or did they not send tickets?
They didn't send tickets to the ship viewing, which we were supposed to get. We got invited to the, I don't know, for the ship inspection, ship tours and stuff like that, but they never actually sent the tickets, even though we RSVP'd. And then we were going to book for the 8th, I think, which is the first sailing out of Miami, but we just never did it. We slacked off.
Yeah, it's too late in the year for it right now for us.
Yeah.
So this will probably be our last live of 2022 here.
I would imagine.
Got a few things up our sleeve for 2023.
Can't talk about it, but
Nope.
I mean, we could. Our kids don't watch our YouTube channel, but we're not going to.
This will be the one time that they did.
Right.
No, got some new equipment here. I'm pretty excited about that. This MacBook Pro is enabling my editing a lot more here.
Yeah.
I am liking that. I think I've got it figured out for the most part. It's a lot different than the iPad. I was pretty shocked, but there's a lot more features, a lot more options. And then even when I scheduled this live last night here on the MacBook Pro in the YouTube app, it's different than what we've been seeing before.
Oh, yeah.
You can add your moderators in. You can schedule it later on down the road. A couple different things. I'll have to get in there and play with it, take a look at it.
Very cool.
So I'm definitely excited about that. I think the videos are starting to come out a little bit better here too.
Get closer to Carrie. He doesn't really like me. I mean,
I'm off to the side here staring at my computer, Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie, you got that cup in your hand? Full of some sort of a beverage?
Look this way, and your knees taking up half the space.
There's no room back here. We got a dog right in our lap here, of course. So yeah, at our
Nice.
family's house. Man, you're dedicated. You know that? I'll tell you what. So think what next? What do you think next year? Try Virgin again?
Yeah. I got a couple. I think I want to do Virgin again. I want to do Seascape. I'm gonna see Seascape. I want to do that one. We have to do Royal. We cannot call ourselves cruise vloggers with not ever being on Royal Caribbean.
Or Celebrity or Norwegian?
I wanted Celebrity Beyond's on my list. I want to do that one. My sister just sent me a TikTok for Norwegian Prima. I know we were looking at that one for the summer, That's a cool ship.
I've been seeing them pop up on YouTube and in TikTok.
That's a family
Recently.
vacation type ship, but until our kids start chipping in more, I don't know if that fits in our budget.
We could leave them at home too.
True, we could. Or only take the kids that are willing to pay for themselves.
So Valiant Ladies in Miami now.
Oh, is it?
It's been over here for a couple weeks now.
That's cool.
We ought to jump on that one or go back on Scarlet Lady. I don't know.
They're the same ship, so they're just decorated differently. I don't really think you're going to see much of a difference between ships.
I
I'd go
was
on either one.
booked Prima for my January 26th
nice.
for my
Your
birthday.
birthday.
Oh wow.
That's awesome, Eddie. I hopefully will be on that one this year too, but that looks like a really cool ship.
Well, that's cool because he's a year out on that, so it'll give the crew time and everybody to get accommodated and acclimated to the ship and get that thing.
Well, and it looks like what I do like about that ship, it had a lot to do for family, but it's also doesn't seem like it's that overwhelming. Which I've seen on some of the other ones where it's almost like too family, a little too heavy. Where then, not obviously, we have 7 kids. We're not opposed to being on a ship with kids, but also I don't think for like same thing, kind of like if it's just us, I don't want to be on a family ship, if that makes sense. Where it's too heavy because then you just miss your kids. But yeah, that's a really cool ship. Maybe we can start planning for next year's not this coming summer, the next summer. We could start planning for that one and just kind of do summer vacation ahead of time. Then we don't have to stress about it in November.
Hey there, Alice. How's it going?
Hi, Alice.
Glad you could join us.
Nice.
You're not sitting right beside her there, Eddie? Yeah, we should start planning in advance here, these spur of the moment ones. Although we need a spur of the moment one here because I am out of content. I've got nothing else to edit. I've got nothing to make videos out of. And we had a heck of a head of steam coming into fall here. And I'm out of content.
Yeah, we gotta. I don't know. I'm hoping the cruises start offering their wave sales promotions here soon. I thought Virgin was supposed to do it. I don't know if I saw. I actually marked it on my
I'm seeing
calendar.
$149 a night per sailor on Virgin right now.
Yeah, but Virgin was going to on Friday. Virgin is announcing their waves offer for wave season.
Oh, are they? This Friday?
Yeah, it's Friday. So Friday at noon. Eddie, I know you get on a lot of those too, so I'll be on that one to see what Virgin's offering for wave season, because that might be an incentive just to book a little something in January or February. We're so tight. It's gonna be a tough year for us traveling. We've got
Hey,
a
Cruise
summer.
Nuts, how you doing?
Hey, how are you doing?
Yeah, we gotta get that wedding out of the way first.
Yeah, we've got a wedding
in May.
and we got a wedding in May, but she's got bachelorette party in February, which is of course an adventure. We're just in
You're
case
in
they're
Dallas
listening.
in March.
I'm in Dallas in March for a week for work. We got a lot. We got a lot of not fun travel. I mean fun travel, but not like cruise travel, not vacation travel. Say it that way.
I was looking at a couple of the Virgins because I get the email every single day. Ahoy, sail with us. We got great deals, and their itineraries are pretty good.
They do. They have really good itineraries.
They had a Key West, Costa Maya, Bimini, and then they had Dominican Republic. What's that cruise port there?
There's a couple.
Yeah, they had
Punta
that.
Cana, and there's a couple of them over there.
Back to Bimini. Of course, I want to get back to Bimini and take my snorkel gear and just go find a spot and jump right in.
Yeah.
Seems to be plenty. Carnival, I get their stuff every day too.
You're going to Helen in March? What's that? I don't know what that one is. Yeah, I got nothing. Well, the bachelorette party will be fun. Can't talk about it just in case our kids watch, but I promise you they're not. But that'll be fun. That's the weekend little girls trip. Dallas, my work trips are honestly. Oh, there's some kind of meetup with creators. Yeah, I know. That one, I'm still a little sad about that one. I want to go to that one. Oh, is okay. So Helen's a different one. I still want to go on that cruise, the creator cruise. That one looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, January.
I think it's January, February. I know Eddie and everyone else is going on that one too. I would love to do that one. But ooh,
Helen, Georgia. We could drive there.
we could drive there. We could drive to Georgia. Yeah, you guys are on the creators one too. January 29th from NOLA. Oh, New Orleans. Yeah, you guys were talking about that on Have Luggage Will Travel a couple days ago. We were watching that live. Yeah, I would still love to be able to get on that one. He's got some stuff changing around at work, so it's not a complete no, it can't happen. But I know he had some commitments with work. It was going to make it tough. I think I'm good.
It might, well, I think I got 3 buildings at the end of January to turn back over. Rooms are still available.
Nice.
They're taunting us.
Oh, they were. It was both of them. I will throw them under the bus. Trying to convince me to go just go solo on Facebook, which was absolutely something I was considering doing. I would do it in a second because that was a good itinerary too. That's a good one.
Well, it's what it's going to boil down to is if I get one building on Monday and then I get the other 2 December 30th, like I'm supposed to, we turn them over starting the 20th of January and then 3 days after 23rd and 26th. So I wouldn't quite rule it out yet. I got to look at the schedules here,
Yeah.
but it's all going to hinge if we got to get the buildings next week. So
Yeah.
it's hard to say.
I don't know why we're not all just independently wealthy and can travel whenever we want without having jobs.
We're trying this YouTube thing
This
that
YouTube thing, it's just
it has its ups and downs too much here.
yeah.
Lost our head of steam.
I'll take some impressive YouTube videos. I think it's saying that the 5 seasons or 4 seasons or whatever that is. in Dallas.
Crypto, hell no.
So no. Unfortunately, one of my coworkers is a high net worth financial advisor also, and he has advised me to not do that. Bank withdrawal.
Wasn't there one of them that just crashed like
Yeah,
a week ago?
There
and
was one that just crashed
billions
all
of
over.
dollars was lost.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Bank withdrawal. Yeah, the kids don't need college. I don't. We could just cancel the wedding. We could cancel the wedding. We could cancel college. We got one starting college in fall. We did our FAFSA, and they said you are absolutely not getting any help. Congratulations, take out a big loan. So
She said what? Yeah.
yeah, these kids. They always say the diaper stage is expensive. They are clearly wrong.
Yeah, there's that too.
The youngest turns 16 in about a week. So,
and there's
and she's already wants a car.
We got to spoil the grandbaby for Christmas, of course.
We do have to spoil the grandbaby.
Get her
for
all the
Christmas.
noisy stuff and send it back with mom and dad.
That's what her mom asked for.
Paybacks. I like that. Cruise nuts. You guys were just on a cruise a couple of weeks ago, weren't you? I didn't see you on any of the. He can work at Mickey D's.
Hey, they might have the nice the dream.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice. McD's. Maybe McDee's has good we were actually just looking at this, totally digressed to cruising and stuff. We were looking at the health insurance options that you get when you work at Starbucks. I was like, I could work at Starbucks 20 hours a week. I mean, I have a full-time job. And then a part-time gig doing crafting stuff, but I could use cheap health insurance.
Eddie says he's been working since he was 9. Yep.
That's our generation, Eddie.
I think I was in 5th or 6th grade, and my mom said, get a job or you're going to summer school. And of course, hated school back then. And I applied at a golf course, didn't get the job. And I was working at a farm right down the street from sun up till sundown. Bales of hay weighed more than I did.
Still do.
Yeah, probably. That old man worked me under the, oh my God.
I had a paper route. It was stupid though, because I had a paper route and you had like that. How you got paid was by collecting people. Like you'd go to their, they I don't know, they pay for their paper, and that's how like you got paid was.
When you pocketed their money and stuff.
No, like you would go and cash in what it was and stuff like that. But like if no one paid, then you just didn't get paid. So, and I had a ton of people that refused to pay me. And like if someone was on collections, you'd get like that extra money, but no one would ever pay me.
14 years being a bakery Snoopy dog dancing outside with a sign.
Nice.
Never done that yet. Keywords yet.
I just told a coworker today I'm gonna start Uber Eatsing on the side.
Sanding, scrapping, and painting the ornaments. Yep.
Yep.
That's totally our generation, man. Now look at us, 46 years
Still
old,
working.
hurting.
What do I get? I was doing the math of. Hold on, let me do math in my head really quick.
There we go.
No, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get paid on like 6 different 1099s. So I guess you could say I have 6 jobs. I don't think that's really what it is, but that's kind of just what we do.
We work for health insurance.
I don't even get health insurance. You do. Yeah. But back to cruising. Cruising's more fun. At least we get to have fun with it.
It was great until one raining day someone hit a big puddle and got me completely wet.
What kind of outfit? Were you in one of those like big outfits, or was it just standing there with the board, with the sign?
Ooh. Don't think it would matter. I think it's wet, it's gonna be heavy.
Nice. Yeah. They still have, I don't know, they still have those around here every once in a while. You always see this, a big suit, nice. One of the kids, Bree worked at Chuck E. Cheese for a while. She dressed up as the Chuck E. guy like once or twice, and she said how nasty it was because it stunk. I was chasing after that car. Nice.
Throwing stuff at him.
That's awesome.
It'd been funny to see that on the news, wouldn't it?
Yeah, for
Snoopy hits car with a brick. Soaking wet Snoopy.
Yeah, I remember Bree talking about the Chucky suit. That was pretty gross. She only did that once or twice though. She didn't have to do that very much. She wasn't Chucky. She just filled in or something. I don't know. I did my paper route. I delivered pizzas when I had a car. Worked at a yogurt place. I had 2 jobs in high school. Kind of how I was. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that's why we all like to travel now. At least when we can. So what kind of trips do you guys have planned for this year? So I know Eddie's going on Prima. That's super cool.
That's 2024.
Yeah, that's 2024.
They
But I
got
would be planning for that
They
one.
both got the vloggers cruise.
They got
at the end of
Waters Cruise in January.
Which they keep taunting us over.
We're going to end up on that cruise.
We'll see.
It was a good price, too.
Now you're taunting me.
It was a good one. It wasn't an expensive one. Unfortunately, I think the final payment for the wedding's in like February.
Is it a
March,
5 or
so-
7 day?
I don't know. Is that a 5 or a 7 day, guys? The Vloggers Cruise. Let's go cruising, Vloggers Cruise. It was a good itinerary. 7 days. Oh, that makes it harder. That's what makes it tough.
Well, I know one thing from our last cruise for certain I'm never going to do again. I'm not going to go on a 3 or a 4 day weekend cruise
To the
on a
Bahamas.
mega ship.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. That was a
disaster.
It was a disaster. Still had fun, but it was a disaster.
Yeah, I don't really.
Now, these medium-sized ships like Divina or Liberty,
Yeah.
the ones that are that size, I'll do the 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, because they're smaller ships. Because we did the weekend booze cruise on Carnival Liberty, and that was fun. So no minimum of 7 day cruise. I wish we did 4 or 5 cruises last year. Excuse me. So we just can't get that many 7 days in. I think we did. We did 2 or 1 7 day cruise last year. I think just 1, and the rest were 4 somethings, 2 to 4s.
No, we didn't do a 7 day last year.
Oh, so it's the Western Caribbean was same as Prima and 24. Okay. You've done 9 and 14 days. It's fun. We did, yeah. Virgin was a 7 day cruise.
That was 5.
That was only 5?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was Cozumel and Bimini.
You're right. 7 day is only true 5 days, but the problem is we're not close enough to any of the ports. We always have to have the
Liberty
travel
was-
day and everything else. So it,
Liberty was
takes it
Nassau
longer.
and Sea Day. Divina was Nassau, overnight at Ocean Key
Mhm.
and back. And
We
then
saw Nassau
Meravilia,
too
this
much last
last
year.
one was Nassau and Ocean Key.
Mhm.
But again, I'm never doing another mega ship for a weekend, 3 or 4 day. No way.
We've got a new destination next year. Well, the summer. Again, don't think that. Have you guys sailed? Yes, we did do Virgin. We did Scarlet Lady in
What was that?
May.
May.
I think it was May of this year. We did Scarlet Lady.
We had 2 of them really close, almost
Yeah, we
within 2 or 3 weeks of each other.
did Scarlet Lady. We have some interesting videos on that one. Is it worth it? Yes, it's worth it after the fact. Our biggest, we've digested a lot since we did Virgin. He did not like it when we were on Virgin. Was not a pleasant person to be around for the majority of the trip. Did not have a good time.
So we got to ports.
So we got to ports. We had a great time in ports. That would be a fun one, Eddie. But our fault with doing Virgin is that we booked it and went on it in about 2 weeks and didn't really have time to truly understand. And they were still pretty new. And we didn't, I don't know. I don't think we were prepared for it, if that makes sense. Like we kind of went in going, we were a little apprehensive of some things, not really knowing what some stuff was.
We knew it was
and we-
going to be different.
Yeah, we kind
Then
of shut down.
Conventional cruising. I just think.
I think it was too much of a shock. It was a little too much, but again, do we want to go back? Yeah. Now that it's been some time and we've sat back and said, okay, well, we really missed out on this because we didn't do that because for whatever reason, we kind of shut ourselves down on that. So I think was our biggest learning thing is we need to go back. The things that we loved about Virgin that no matter what, even him on his crabbiest days, the food is just exceptional. There's nothing like that.
Their times in ports.
Their
8,
ports
10,
are
12
amazing.
hours.
Yeah, the ship's beautiful.
Yeah.
A little hard to navigate, but the ship's beautiful. The time in ports are ridiculous. Yeah, I've seen your footage on Scarlet Lady. I think I might have seen them both. You did them both, and I know they were both in Cozumel, and they're gorgeous. I love your footage on those. They're beautiful
Yeah,
ships.
those are cool.
And it's a fun ship to be on. It's just, I think we were, I don't know if we were trying to force it to fit the mold of traditional cruising, even though they tell you 1,000 times that they're not traditional cruising. But now that we know, go back, I think we would have a great time. But yeah, we'll do Virgin again. We'll do Virgin again for sure. I don't know what else. We got a new port this year that we're going to. Going back to a fun one. I know the kids can't know, but Virgin is yes and no. It depends on how you sail MSC, because we've sailed MSC both ways, and you can sail. Well, we sold MSC almost every way you can. So MSC, you can get very inexpensive, their Bella classes, because they sell by class. You have different experiences on MSC.
Virgin's got what? Rockstar, Mega Rockstar.
Yeah, but that's different.
Ultra Rock. Those. Are
I'm just
cabins,
talking
right?
cruise fare. Your basic cruise fare with MSC would be much less expensive than Virgin. But with that said, then MSC also, and we've done it, they have their is called Yacht Club, which is like their high-end butler service and stuff like that. And that one was a lot more than Virgin. So it just kind of depends on how you do it.
Right. And keep in mind too, with Virgin, there's no alcohol packages.
There's no alcohol package, but we spent less money on alcohol.
Well, we were also being conscientious about it too, because
Yeah, but we were being conscientious, but we didn't sit there and we enjoyed what we got.
right. I also drank beer for a week. I didn't drink Jack Daniels like I normally do. So I was saving $3 a drink. I was a lot more conscientious about it, knowing that I got to be careful. We're going to have a tab at the end here, and I didn't want to get like sticker shock. So
I didn't mind that part, to be honest, but anymore I really can't drink anyway, so it's easy for
I don't
me
know.
now
When
to
I'm
say.
on a ship, I really don't want to worry about it too much,
I don't want to worry about it, but then like some of these you're looking at, what's the one that we're looking at one we've got for the summer. So Virgin is pay for drink, yes. That is, yeah. They do, I'll go back to that one. You can buy a bar tab, and it goes in increments of I think $300. And they have sales. So it usually gives you either $50 as an extra incentive for that, or $100. Sometimes they've done more. Back in November, they actually gave everyone a $300 bar tab for it was. So they run promotions on it. So you do have to kind of watch it, but no, they don't have an actual all-inclusive drink package. With that said, their drinks are priced much lower than most of the cruise lines. I was drinking Strongbows, they had, and it was draft. It was a draft Strongbow cider, and I think it was $5. And that includes your tip. Dennis looks like a nice cup. Yeah, that's actually, pick that one up. That was actually the Virgin cup. We took those. I made those for our Virgin cruise, because they don't have any disposables on Virgin. So you do bring a cup. So if you go on Virgin, bring a cup.
The other good thing about Virgin too is you don't have to tip anybody.
No,
they're paid well. It's all included.
we still did, but you don't.
No, nobody asked for tips, and
Nobody asks for it, but we did give a couple people some tips.
We did.
Yeah,
I didn't.
I did.
So
But
yeah,
yeah.
you're not tipping the bartender. You're not tipping your room steward.
It's never at all even. And even when they do take a tip, they take it very, very discreetly, because they can get in trouble if they get
There's
caught.
no main dining
really
room.
doing it.
There's 5 or 6 restaurants.
A lot more than that, but yeah.
That was different. I think the food's the best out there.
Yeah.
Hands down. Entertainment's different.
We didn't go to any of the main shows though. You guys should really yeah, we should. We've done some. We did pros and cons we've done pros and cons on a couple. We did pros and cons on Carnival Liberty.
Yeah, I think that video got saved. We didn't lose that one.
Yeah, we lost our footage on that one. We've done a couple on Virgin.
We've done them on Divina.
We've done yeah. Maybe we should do one across the line. That would be a good one. That's an idea. Thanks. Yeah, we could do that. Kind of just give a pros and cons of like all the lines that we've sailed. We could do that. That would actually be a good idea. Kind of like what we like, what we don't like about each one. We have dogs drinking out of the Christmas tree, especially MSC. Yeah, we do go there more than anyone else. We've done 3 MSC ships, 5 cruises with them, 5 or 6 with them on 3 different ships.
5.
Yeah.
It's been on Maravilia 3 times.
Yeah.
keep going back to that one.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do that. We could definitely do that. That's the next video. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, we should do something like what to look for when you book MSC too, because that gets really confusing.
Eddie, you should really check it out. They've got. I mean, again, yeah, you can sail really with that said, that's our big disclaimer is those weekend cruises was not. You guys do a live once a month, that's correct. Not really. We just
slacked
kind
here
of-
a little bit.
Yeah, I had neck surgery 8 weeks ago tomorrow. So we've kind of been out of it for a little bit because I was in a big old neck brace and looked kind of crazy for a while. I still have my eyes all messed up, but
The work's
We're getting
been
there.
crazy for both of us.
but
so-
yeah. But back to MSC, yeah. Other than would tell you that I would probably stay away from their weekend cruises right now. They priced them way too low on a way too big of a ship. And we did it. And honestly, that was the worst cruise we've ever been on. And we love, thanks. I'm doing good now. But that was the worst cruise we've ever been on. We're the biggest MSC fans, as it's about anybody. And it was a tough one. So other than that, avoid the weekend cruises. They're just until they can fix that pricing and kind of eliminate that. They've taken some steps to kind of measure it. They've basically stopped all drink packages on those weekend cruises because that was the problem. Is MSC is also not white like the Carnival, where they don't limit your alcohol. So you can drink 50 drinks a day if you want. I don't care. So that was creating a huge issue because they had way too cheap. Their drink package was often included, which sometimes you can still book it that way. I've noticed lately they've been taking that out. But it was creating a huge issue because you've got a ship that holds nearly 5,000 people with unlimited alcohol for $200. It was just not a good. It was not a good scene. It's not a good scene.
There were fights.
was bad.
People were disembarking on the last day.
Yeah.
Police had to come on board
Yeah.
right when we were getting off, and that's not what we're used to with MSC.
No.
Hey,
So
enough.
big dogs playing tug. But yeah, other than that, check out their itineraries. They do some crazy good deals. We've been on. I mean, we haven't been on a bad ship yet. They've got a new one coming over this year. A new older ship coming over this year. Mike, you can have my drinks. There you go. They've got good drinks, but as long as you stay within moderation, we like to have fun too.
Their
But
least
yeah,
expensive drink package has everything on it that
Europa's
we drink.
staying in Dubai, Eddie. That one's
Yeah.
going to stay in Dubai, but we're actually getting the equivalent of that in the United States in 2025 or
25.
5. And that's going to be a mega ship.
Mm.
Nice, the coffee. Well, then, Eddie, that's your other tip. You need to go on MSC
Oh yeah. They
because
got
they
really good
have.
coffee.
We actually get the brand delivered from Amazon. It's Segfredo. It's an Italian brand coffee. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Love it.
But if I
Which-
were to sit here right now and recommend a ship to you guys on MSC, I would look into Divina first. That's a great one to get on MSC, see what they're all about, get
Really
acclimated
appreciate
to it. I would definitely do that one first. Meraviglia would probably be overwhelming at first, I think. It wasn't for us. Just
It wasn't my favorite ship. It still never has been my favorite ship. I like Seaside personally. Seaside's my favorite ship.
Yeah.
I think Seaside's my favorite ship of any ship.
Bougie.
It is bougie. Hey, okay, Cruise Nuts. Look up. It's let me find it on Amazon, and I'll just show you the picture of it.
Segfredo.
Segfredo, I think is what it is. It's an Italian coffee. You can buy it on Amazon, and they brew all their espresso and everything is out of it. Divina's out of port.
Either Canaveral or it's in Miami right now.
It's in Miami, right? Yeah, it goes between. I haven't tried that one. I've seen that one. I almost just bought that one, but I didn't.
They're cappuccinos and espressos.
Oh, so good. And it's part of your drink package. So even if you don't drink alcohol, I'll drink 5 or 6 cappuccinos a day. They're so good.
I'll have one and I'm good. Bouncing off the walls.
So good. Every morning.
We'll do a 2 deep. Apparently Eddie knows coffee too. Cat food coffee at 500 a pound. What is that?
No.
The civet cat? Gross.
Here, I'm gonna try to. Can you see it? Segfredo. That's what we get. That's what they brew on MSC, and
Eddie says that's Hawaiian.
that's the cat food coffee.
Hey, we got somebody else in here now too. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I don't recognize that.
You don't know me either, and
I don't recognize the language.
can you Google Translate on the live?
I don't know.
No.
Oh, look, you can add moderators here too.
But yeah, we like the coffee on MSC. I don't know what they had on Virgin. That was good coffee though too. Though I like that one. Coffee I didn't like. There's our pros and cons. We'll just make our live of our pros and cons.
I went to that coffee bar on Virgin every morning
You did.
on deck 8, I think.
Yeah,
You had to pay for it, but
it was worth it.
you got
It
the
wasn't expensive though.
tiny little cups about yay big. Yeah, they were like $3, but yeah, they woke you up pretty good, got things moving.
I liked their regular drip coffee. The thing I liked about Virgin, our cabin was right underneath the galley. They don't have a buffet; it's a galley. Yeah, that is very true, Mike, and I know what you're saying. But they do. So you go up to the galley. You can do room service too. We're just not big room service people. I just don't know why. But anyway, you can go up. We were one deck under the galley, which is their buffet. It's not a buffet, whatever. But anyway, they have this like coffee station in the morning. You can get like a tray, and you can get little carafes and your cups and all that kind of stuff, and you can make up like a whole little tray of your coffee and put your sugar, whatever, and you little containers for milk and stuff. I absolutely loved that. It was like the dumbest thing that was in a buffet that I loved. But every morning, because I usually am awake before him, I'd go up there and get my little tray of coffee and bring it down. We'd have everything we needed with it. It was in little pots, so it stayed warm. It was great. Love it.
It's from Brooklyn.
Yep. Hey, he's from New York. Nice. So what else do we got to talk about? We're kind of, I don't know. He wanted to do a live yesterday, and I said, I don't know what we have to talk about.
Content. I need stuff to post.
Well, they're giving us content and
I
stuff to
know.
post. We need to do a cruise. So we've got a
Some
cruise
ideas.
station.
We lost our head of steam.
Yeah.
I thought for sure we were going to hit 1,000 by the end of the year there for a little bit, and then it died off once I
And he
ran
is
out of
so nice,
content.
isn't
It
he?
died off.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess we got to book more trips.
We need another rant video.
I don't want to experience the rant to have the rant
No.
video.
I had to delete so many comments from that one. I got called a little bit of everything on that video, more than once.
Yeah.
But that's up to like 7,000 views now. It still gets watched. It's crazy.
Yeah, those are the videos that make the views. Oh, well, I can give Cruise Nuts in a little idea, and I think Eddie will catch on too. We're going back to one of our favorite ports this summer. Again, the kids aren't watching anyway; they won't see. But regardless, Cruise Nuts, you know where we're going because it's one of your family members. We just talked about it this week, so I think we might take the kids to that place. I can't say it right now, but I think we might take the kids there because I think they would love that. And then unfortunately we found out last night that 2 of the children will be of drinking age that was not expecting it. Because they're both 18. Well, they'll still be 18 by then. One will be 19. But yeah, that's such a good time. That's a good place to go.
Remember the first time you and I went there on Maravilia and we went snorkeling?
That
And-
wasn't at that same resort, but
No,
yes.
and then we got done snorkeling and they started giving us the rum punches.
Oh, you guys are going there in July. Nice. Are you staying or going on a cruise? Because I definitely want to. Sorry, I missed him. Cut him off, but I kind of want to go to that same place. Yep, that's it. I want to go to that same place and stay there for a few days, not necessarily on a cruise, because that's one of my favorite places.
Fly in directly.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, you know what? One of my so I work with a bunch of insurance agents. One of our insurance agents, because everyone can work remotely. He booked a month there, and he was going between Airbnb and Airbnb, and it was incredibly affordable. I was shocked how affordable it was. I would absolutely go. Oh yeah, I'm in. Maybe that'll be our extra trip this year without a
I
cruise,
think
because I could go there for a few days.
the hidden gem there is out in the ocean when you go snorkeling and scuba diving. That's just absolutely amazing.
It's one. I honestly think that's my favorite cruise port.
Oh yeah, for sure. And we've stumbled back into that cruise port once or twice.
You have
No, you did too.
not as much, but
And the tequila vendor waved us down, and it was all over with there.
waved you down. I don't drink tequila,
I don't either, but it was good.
but yeah, that's we'll be there. We'll be there in July. We'll actually be there in July, but not saying when
Careful,
someone's
we
walking
got
down.
a
So we
spy
gotta.
coming down the stairs here.
They always try to figure it out. But yes. Now, you were saying something? I interrupted you. I don't remember.
Oh, I was just talking about stumbling back into port.
Yeah.
I
I won't scuba, I'm scared.
Oh my God, you got.
But you know what, Eddie? They're not. Those aren't scary sharks. There, you do see nurse sharks. There was the first time we went snorkeling there. It was a huge one, really. And then we saw that eagle ray, which was even
They
more
were
impressive.
30 feet down.
They
too.
were 30 feet down. We were just snorkeling. When we scuba dived, we didn't really see anything.
No. We saw that fish inside the shark net. Gina and I did at Ocean Key.
That's in the Bahamas.
That thing was probably 5 feet long. That's the scariest, biggest fish I've ever
That was a
gotten
barracuda,
at. I
wasn't
don't
it?
know what it was, but we hightailed it out of there.
Yeah. I would like to go back to Cozumel though. And do some stuff like that. I would go there for a few days and just fly in, go check it out. We could even scuba certify, do some dives.
You don't have to.
You don't even have to in Mexico. They just let you do it. But I would probably like to learn how to properly do it. But yeah, that's a problem. I know. I'm just gonna say it. That's my favorite port. Oh, you said it. The kids know now. They don't know that. They don't know everything. They don't watch
Sure,
it.
they got an idea because it was their idea. Of, hey, we want to go on a family vacation. Don't buy us presents.
Oh no, they know they're going on a trip. They just don't know where. Or one knows when, but I had to.
So, kids, if you're watching, we're going to Canada.
Actually,
It's going to be
like
cold.
that.
The sun will not be shining. We're going to drive 13 hours to get there.
And none of them can actually cross the border because they don't have passports.
Oh, yeah.
There you go, Eddie. Perfect.
We got to.
When we travel with family, we travel in a pack. So we're almost to like the level of in a couple more years with grandkids, we're gonna end up being able to do group bookings for just ourselves. But this time we're up to 4 cabins.
We can't do this, man. I'm sorry. You're not a lap dog. Dude,
He's got a dog. That's what he's.
like, come on, man.
Yeah, we are.
Like, seriously, if you're going to do this, get up there, say hi.
I will.
Get
I
some
will let you know
subscribers.
because that's Do you fly right into the island or do you fly into Cancun and then go over? We've flown into Cancun before.
Remember that rickety staircase they set up right beside the plane? We had to walk down it.
Yeah.
That was a mess. Your number of Lady Cindy to flip to.
Okay. Actually, message me or I'll reach out to you because I actually have some. I might need. I was actually going to reach out to you anyway because I'm trying to plan something for something. So I'll reach out to you.
Code word or something.
Something code word. Too many kids. But yeah.
Your dog.
They can't see your dog. They just think
This
you're
is
crazy.
your dog. All right.
We have a 60-something pound dog that thinks he's the size of a.
More than that.
He thinks he's the size of a Chihuahua. Cancun, then you have to take the ferry port without saving. Just fly directly into Cozumel. Okay.
Yeah, we see the airport from the ship when we go in.
Yeah, you do. I didn't know how much goes in, how easy it is to get there.
Dude, come on, man. Really? You're gonna take over the show? Well, then say something.
So this is Ike. He likes to go on YouTube.
You know, just because you can't get to your mommy right now. Anybody want a dog?
We have an 80-pound pit lab mix and 14-year-old nice. I think. Yeah, we have 4 of these. They're all German short hair pointers. He's the youngest, so he's the baby. He's a little over a year. Him and his sister actually came from a rescue situation. So he's about a year. She's a little over 2.
Hey Z, how's it going, man?
Hey, how are you guys doing? So he's a little over a year. She's a little over 2. Then we have a 10-year-old and a 12, 13-year-old. They're all German short hairs. They're all the same.
And this one's Mama's boy.
It's Ikey.
I mean, Izzy's got to go potty.
She'll let herself out. Don't worry.
Right, you got to get down, dude, because you're heavy.
Aw, sorry. It's hard when you lose them. We had, what do we have?
We
We
could
had a
donate
Maltese. We had a Maltese that he passed away. Was it last year or the year before? I think it was last year. Year before. He was about 14, so our dogs live forever. Just got the cats now, Eddie. I get it. Yeah. I think I'm done with animals after all 4 of them for a while. But we've got plenty of time left.
Your dog.
Yeah. It's much easier to travel when you don't have dogs. Yeah, your yard's not covered. That's ours. Yep.
Well, we were supposed to not get any more, and then those 2 showed up at the pound, and we couldn't resist.
So Z Show, are you going live? I know Parker's had a wrestling one tonight too. I think that's 9. They have one tonight too. But it's the not the travel one.
Oh, is that Brandon's
Yeah, it's Brandon's
podcast?
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure it's live tonight. I saw it on Facebook.
She just got back from Wonder of the Seas.
She had fun. I like watching her. Yeah, you absolutely. Cruise vet's also at 8. Nice. We'll make sure we're off. We can definitely be wrapping up here any moment. We didn't have a ton to talk about today, so
Nope,
it was nice kind of catching up with you guys. So that's
get
always
one
fun.
last one in for the year here.
Yeah. It's nice being able to talk to people.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll talk to you guys in January 28th
Oh, you know what
in
too?
New Orleans.
I
Nice to see you too.
downloaded that Melon app so we can set people up
Oh,
and
yeah.
interview them too in the future.
We'll get to that.
So yeah, you want to wrap this up?
Yep, we can wrap this up. Let everyone get off to the other ones. We'll be watching with you guys. Going to live at 8 Central Time. Oh, nice. That's a good one. You'll be there on the 29th. You know what? More and more, I don't know if it can work. If we can make it work, we'll get on it. It's always tough. The weeks are hard.
It might be a spur of the moment decision. I don't know.
It's when you get the best deals.
Great Lodge. Just want
Thanks.
to thank you. No, we will here. And
We'll get kind of
Next
getting in the
year.
hang of it. Yeah. This year was kind of tough with, again,
we're still testing the waters. I
he
mean,
was trying to get me to do a live like 4 days after surgery, and I'm in a full neck brace. I can't talk, and my voice is all raspy. I don't know if you guys can tell. I had nerve damage, so half my face is like partially paralyzed. So we're still working through that. Get a free trip to the plastic surgeon. So keeps me off lives a little bit till I get used to all of it. But anyway, we will let you guys off in time to get to the next lives we'll be watching with you guys. And
we'll see you in 2023. You guys all have a Merry Christmas, very Happy New Year. It's been a pleasure meeting you all this
oh
year.
yeah, this has been a fun year.
I've had a great time.
Nice. Yes, you should actually do that. I know I talked to you a lot through Messenger and on Facebook and everything. So that'd be awesome. Definitely make a video. It'd be fun. We'll be there.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Let's call it an evening here and go downstairs and hit the chair.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Get you over 1,000.
We're working on
We're
it.
close. We're getting there.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
All right, we'll see you guys next time. Take
Bye.
it easy. Okay, now end.